watching the 2018 National Cheerleading Championships brought to you by ESPN5. We are now live on Action TV and we are here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Once again, it is day number 2 where we are witnessing the all-girl cheer division. So let's check out some of our performances from our second batch of performers. Very strong group that we saw earlier today.
Yes, so I think we were still doing our POM division and our Group Stunts division. And right now you can see how the girls have really showed all they've got in terms of dance, tumbling, stunts. And really excited for the next batch of performers, actually.
And it was a very interesting group that we saw because we saw performance from Team China. We saw some of the mainstays here at the NCC, St. Paul, the defending champions, new teams. What can you say about how they did?
So far for this batch, definitely did a great performance. Even if some of them had limited time, 1 week, early mornings, pagdating talaga nila sa floor, all smiles, all energy, 110% all the way.
And I have to say that they really did bring the energy, and all these teams are looking super confident with how they're doing here today. And now let's check out our next batch of performers. So we're gonna see Team White, SSA Cheer Bellas, BSM Lions, BSES Pep Squad, AC Cheer, and Miriam College Middle School. So from this batch, what can you say that we can expect from this group of performers?
So we'll be having our Pee Wee Cheer, personally my favorite division because they are the youngest competitors here today. So talagang bata pa lang sila, the discipline, the passion is already there for the sport. And of course, our senior cheer division, a crowd favorite for the NCC.
So exciting stuff coming right up. Our next team is ready. Let me turn you over to Ira.
Another duo from De La Salle Lipa. We have here Patricia and Gwen. Tanong ko lang sa inyo, what are some of the conflicts that you encountered preparing for NCC?
We feel pressure po kasi we're the youngest competing team po in our school and we need to step up po para i-prove sa mga coaches namin na we deserve on this spot and we can do it.
Alright, wala yan sa age. Shake it off and good luck, girls!
Let's give it up from De La Salle Lipa, Team White!
fun performance. They really brought their A game here today. Your thoughts on that performance, Anya?
Well, they really enjoyed their performance, the look on their faces, how they moved. Talagang gusto talaga nila yung ginagawa nila. And of course, I think they really made use, aside from the really strong arm movements, their flexibility, kita mo naman with their kicks, their tumblings, their jumps. They really had variety in their routine, and the judges really look for that in a palm pair routine.
Let's find out how they felt about their performance here today with Steven.
All right, I'm here with our two ladies, of course, Patricia and Gwen. They just finished their palm performance. Patricia, tell us, how was the performance for you?
We feel exhausted, but it's very fulfilling.
If you feel exhausted, siguro naman you gave everything you had, no? All right, ikaw naman, Gwen, of course, dalawa lang kayo sa stage performing at one time. How do you guys achieve that connection para at least you guys can give justice to the performance?
We just trust each other that in every step, every routine that we do, we should execute well.
Ayun, all right, very good performance. Good luck to both of you. We'll throw it over to you, Apple.
Yes, Steven, I am feeling wonderful with the Cheer Bellas na ngayon they're actually the back-to-back champions sa all-girl Pee-wee cheer. Ngayon tatanungin ko si Angelica. Angelica, what makes you girls a champion?
A fantastic Wonder Woman.
And you are?
We represent the Wonder Bellas of the New World.
Wow! And dito naman kay Maika ang tanong ko, what are you gonna do to get that three-peat?
To do our best and smile.
Smile! Oh, go girls! Go ahead, do your best and smile!
Alright, first up in the all-girl Pee-wee Cheer Division, give it up for the School of St. Anthony Cheer Bellas!
That's right.
an adorable group from the School of St. Anthony. They said most important thing, smile lang on the floor. And I think they definitely put a smile on all of our faces here today.
Yes, Carla, that's right. And of course, aside from the big smiles on their faces and the look of enjoyment on doing their routines, of course, they did the pretty clean elevators. They've done great pyramids. It's pretty clean. They did it well. A good performance, actually, from the defending champions.
I'm so amazed because it really takes so much discipline and dedication, and these ladies are so young. How old do you have to be able to start competing?
You can really start as early as 5 or 6, and of course, we want to start the passion for the sport as early as that. But here in the NCC, we really prioritize safety. So if you notice for the performance for our Pee-wee cheer teams, talagang thigh stands, elevators, no tosses, no flipping. It's really just the safety and of course just the variety in the routine for this team.
Well, these girls should be happy with how they performed today. Let's find out from them. Let's hear from Amanda.
All right, I'm flying my way here over to the Cheer Bellas. How did you guys smile? How did you feel about your performance?
It was great.
Sobrang saya nyo. You were smiling before, during, and after. Ngayon, sobrang relieved na ba kayo?
Yeah.
You guys, that was such a technical performance for your age. How long did it take for you guys to practice?
I think 4 months.
4 months! Well, congratulations on such a great performance. And let's head on out. Back to you, Ira. I have here with me 2 gorgeous ladies from British School, Manila, and it's their first time to compete in a competition. Now, Sophia, what do you have to do in order to shake off those first-time jitter?
Basically, what I do is I breathe in and make sure that all my stress is gone because the pressure is really high. And I just remember to that I'm doing it for myself and for nobody else. And to have a good experience. Yeah.
All right, I wish you guys the best of luck for your first time, and let's show them what you got, girls.
Give it up for the British School Manila Lions! That was our pom pair from British School Manila Lions.
A lot of energy and confidence coming from our newcomers here at the Nationals. What can you say about how they did today?
That's right, Carla. I really felt the presence from up here, you know. It's just 2 girls on the floor, but it was definitely a strong routine. And of course, for first-time competitors, for that matter, it was really a really strong performance for them. They had really nice turns. very high kicks. The flexibility was definitely there, and they added tumbling to their routine, which added variety to the routine.
So they should be very happy with how they did. Let's talk to them right now. They are with Steven.
All right, I'm here right now with Sophia and Lorraine, of course, the ladies from BSM. Sophia, again, first time here at the NCC. How does it feel?
It feels great. The performance is really exciting, and I hope everyone enjoyed watching it. Thank you.
Well, speaking of enjoy, it looked like you both enjoy. Lorraine, if I can ask you, of course, this is a different discipline, the pom pair. What is one of the biggest challenges you guys have with this type of performance?
I think synchronizing was the worst part. We didn't have a lot of time to practice this, and so the synchronization was the most important part for us when we came here today.
Okay. All right, well, the synchronization looked good from my point of view. Congratulations to you both. Again, first time here at the NCC. Right now, we'll throw it back to you, Dapo.
Yes, up next for the all-girl Pee-wee cheer is Bagong Silang Elementary School. Sila actually yung nag-first place last year. So, Zyla, ano ba yung bagong ipapakita nyo ngayon to make sure kayo na mag-uwi ng corona?
Smile, energy, and power.
Power! Go, girls!
Alright, from Bagong Silang Elementary School, the BSES Pep Squad! BSES Pep Squad!
Another amazing performance from our Pee-wee division. Our first runner-up from last year's competition. They look very determined to move one spot up this year.
Yes, definitely. They really made use of the quantity. I think that's what the judges are looking for in terms of partner stunts, in terms of tumblings. So, it really matters na marami kayong umaangat or lahat kayo nakakagawa ng same skill because, of course, cheerleading is a team sport. And of course, you can see here that you have round-offs coming from young kid. They actually did a round-off backhand from one of the competitors. So, it's a pretty strong performance for a Pee-wee team.
That's right. I'm amazed at the strength that these little girls are showing out there on the floor. So makakakwentuhan natin sila. Let me turn you over to Steven and Amanda.
All right, we are here with, of course, the lovely young ladies from BSES Pep Squad. Girls, how do you feel right now? Kamusta?
Woo!
Ang saya nila, no?
I do want to point out though these
Yes.
funky hairstyles. Let's show everyone back here.
Diba?
NCC BSES. I mean, if that doesn't speak of commitment, I don't know
Dedication,
what
no?
does. Dedication
Pati yung
and commitment.
buhok nila prepared for this
Oo,
competition.
oo.
All right, Zaira, quick question. How do you feel about the performance today?
Okay lang po, enjoy.
Oh, I know, na-enjoy kayo. All right. Well, I know you guys said earlier, no, it's very important to smile, tama? Can we show all our fans, show your best smile right now. Everyone, let's smile and show them their best performance. Yeah! We're gonna throw it back to you, Ira. Guys, smile!
Up next is Miriam College High School. Alam nyo guys, napaaga tong group na to mag-perform because they were supposed to perform after 6 or 7 performances, but now they're here and ready. Let's ask Gianna, na-rush ka ba? And what were the final remarks of coach sa inyo?
Okay, so even though we had some few changes from our routine, that won't stop us from doing our best, and I hope that we will do our best and have fun so that we will make our coaches and teammates proud.
As you can see, very prepared sila, still dancing. Show us what you got, girls. Let's go!
First up in the all-girls senior pom division, Miriam College High School Hard Court.
Time does.
definitely a feel-good performance from this team. Sabi nila merong last-minute changes but they seemed unfazed.
Yes, actually, feeling ko ang theme ng routine nila is synchronization. From our movements to their kicks to their splits. It really brings out the effect that they want on the floor when they're all synchronized, and it was really a beautiful performance. They had really strong and beautiful aerials. They had great jumps. There you can see that tumbling sequence right there from the team. So it was really a strong performance from NC.
And now we're gonna get to talk to this team. They are with Steven and Amanda.
We're gonna do this. All right.
All right.
Some of the moves.
All right. All
from
right.
today,
You're
yeah.
in college, high
You
school.
know what? It
Yeah. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey,
All right, you
hey.
can see hype
It
na hype
was so
sila.
solid.
Super.
You like the design?
I
Let
like
me
the
ask
design.
you though, what was your favorite part of the performance? We had a ton, but what was yours?
I think overall we enjoyed everything, but of course, every part of it has its own uniqueness, and that's why we enjoy every part.
And if anything, great performance. Who can you guys dedicate today's performance to?
We dedicate this performance to our families, our coaches, and of course for our schools.
Yes, of course.
Definitely school pride, of course.
School
so,
pride. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Miriam College High School. Back to Apple.
Up next is the Miriam College High School Hardcourt for the senior pom. Ngayon naman kasama ko si Kiana. Kiana, what is the inspiration of your performance that we are about to see?
Our coach told us that she got all the inspiration from us because she always believes in us that we can do all our best.
All right, we can't wait for your performance. NC Bright, let's go!
First up in the all-girl junior cheer division from Miriam College Middle School.
You know this life keeps flying by. Let's stop the time. We'll fill our cups and live it up. Hands to the sky. Ooh, we get together and you know that's when. Ooh, we get together and life makes sense. Ooh, we get together and you know my friend. Ooh, we get together and it all makes sense. You bring sunshine in cloudy days, just like magic, babe. Love it when we get together. You change the world from gray to colorful, crazy, wonderful. Love it when we get together. We get together. We get together. We get together. My ride or die, secret spice. You get me high. Don't hesitate, no time to waste, so don't be shy. Ooh, we get together and you know that's when. Ooh, we get together and life makes sense. Ooh, we get together and you know my friend. Ooh, we get together. You bring sunshine any cloudy days, just like magic, babe. Love it when we get together. You change my world from gray to colorful, crazy, wonderful. Love it when we get together. We get together and you know that's when. Oh, we get together and life makes sense. Oh, let's get together. We get together. We get together. You bring sunshine to any cloudy days, just like magic, babe. Love it when we get together. Change the world from gray to colorful, crazy, wonderful. Love it when we get together. 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 We get together.
That was Miriam College Middle School.
Another great performance from Miriam College. Anya, what can you say about how they did today?
Well, it was very impressive for this team. Of course, they're a junior team, so there are certain limitations when it comes to the stunts that they do. So if you notice, they can only do as far as extensions, but they were able to do really great front handsprings. They did aerials, and as you can see right here, talagang limited sila to just a straight ride toss because again, safety is the priority of the NCC.
Let's hear from these ladies. They are now with Steven and Amanda.
All right, that's right. We're here with the
Alright.
Miriam College Girls middle school group. Very
You guys
hyped
should
after
be
their
pumped.
performance. Grabe, no, I can't imagine the stunts you guys do. How do you feel when you're doing stunts like that?
We don't feel scared because if we feel scared, we won't be able to do it.
Okay, so the key is to really just go for it 100%, no?
Commit
Commit.
to the stunt.
Don't let fear get in.
No,
so
not
again,
at all. They seem really out of breath. How long did it take for you guys to practice?
1 week.
1 week.
Seriously.
I don't know. I'm not an expert. Parang kulang yun, no? 1 week. But
For you and I, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but
we-
for them, parang hindi. And they're only in middle school. But
Yes.
we're gonna send the energy back to the panel.
ladies, congrats.
Thank you so much, Amanda and Steven. Great job to our third batch of performers. Really amazing groups performing here today on the second day of the 2018 National Cheerleading Championship. So that's it for me, Carla Lizardo. Anya Ong will be with you guys for the rest of the afternoon. We have a lot of teams coming up, a lot to look forward to, and Denise Tan will be taking over for me as well. So once again, more of the 2018.
Welcome back to the 2018 National Cheerleading Championship here in the Mall of Asia Arena. My name is Denise Tan, together of course with the veteran of the Nationals, Anya Ong. And Anya, we've seen 3 batches so far. We have 3 more to go. I know we're going to be switching from the juniors to the senior. Tell me more about what we can expect. But before that, let's look at a recap of what happened a while ago.
All right, so earlier we were able to see more pom pairs from BSM, a newcomer in the NCC and very new to the competition. We have our Pee-wee teams from BSES and SSA, who of course always wow the crowd and the judges with their performances. And of course we have our junior and senior pom divisions, where of course they showcase their dance skills, their flexibility, their synchronization across the routine.
Well, we've seen a lot of teams perform, pero ito makikita natin, the next batch will be doing a lot of different things from pom to cheer. And what can we expect, Anya?
Well, we have actually college cheer joining in. So based from the junior and the senior cheer teams that you've seen earlier, college medyo mas may freedom sila to do all those exciting stunts, the tumbling passes in the routine. So I'm quite excited to see what the UST Salingawi dance troupe can bring today.
Well, speaking of exciting, excited na rin akong makilala ang ating next performer. Let's turn it over to Ira.
Yes, this is what the NCC is all about, having schools from all over the region come here together for one competition. And I have here with me our friends from Naga College Foundation. Jaina, gaano ba katagal ang biyahe galing sa Naga papunta dito?
9 hours po.
9 hours. So, alam ko, first time nyo mag-perform ngayon. Paano mo pinaghandaan ang routine nyo ngayon?
Bawat isa po sa amin mayroong cooperation and lahat po ginagawa yung best nila para yung routine namin mabuo.
Alright, huwag na natin patagalin pa. Sayawan na! Good luck, girls!
All the way from Naga, give it up for the NCF Tiger Cubs Pep Squad!
Cheerleaders, we can be one. Play your best game if you think you got the best name. All people who be screaming one. Get loud when you see one. Cheerleaders, we can be one.
And that was Naga College Foundation Tiger Cubs Pep Squad!
So good job from our team all the way from Naga. Anya, I want to ask you, normally when we have teams coming from Visayas and Mindanao, I know you mentioned to me na normally dumadating sila dito a day before. Even nga, there are teams, I remember last year we were talking about it, morning
Yes.
of the day of the competition.
That's right,
How
Denise.
big of a factor is that?
Definitely a big factor kasi darating tong mga bata na pagod sa biyahe and of course they have to psych themselves up for the competition. So it's really amazing how these girls, have the discipline, the willpower to still give it their 100%, kahit pagod pa sila from coming all the way from Naga.
Well, they did a very good job. And let's see what they thought of their performance. Let's turn it over to Amanda and Steven.
All right.
Lots
of energy
we're
here,
with the
lots of
Naga
energy.
College Foundation, ladies, and we heard earlier, 9 hours ang biyahe nila just to be
Oo
part of
nga.
this competition today. So, sulit naman.
Yes!
How do you feel about the performance today?
So enjoy.
And of course, the first time nila dito at the NCC to perform. Will you guys be back here next year?
Yes!
All right, looks like we'll be seeing them here next year again. Congratulations, ladies.
Hand
We'll
it
throw it back over to you, Apple.
All the way from Davao, we have the University of the Immaculate Conception. Now, very first time nyo dito sa National Cheerleading Championship. What impression do you want to make in the NCC?
Syempre, ang impression na we want to make is we want to show them that Davaoenos also have skills in cheerleading, and also we want to show them that we can break barriers.
Alright, isang sample naman dyan.
5, 6, 7, 8. Laban! Davao! Sulong UICN!
Sulong UITS, let's go!
Laban Davao, all the way from University of the Immaculate Conception. Give it up for the UIC High Pep Squad!
destroying the floor, Anya. It looked like a very solid performance for me, but what stood out to you?
definitely, they have really nice turns and kicks for me. But of course, it's really up to the judges how they would score that routine. But up from the view from here, really strong performance. They had that small flexibility showcase. Hopefully they show that on screen. But of course, they added gymnastics. They had, I think, a few aerials in the mix. And of course, really just the dance, the enjoyment, the energy was there. It was a really great performance from this team.
Well, the Davaoeña Destroyers are now with Amanda. Ready na sila makipag-usap. Amanda?
All the way from Davao, you've made it this far. What does this competition mean to you?
This competition means a lot because this would be our last dance as a team from Davao. So yeah.
Bakit naman last dance?
Kasi my other teammates will be going to college na, and other students will be transferring to other schools.
So lots of transitions from here on out. Do you think naman you did a good job today? You left it all on the court?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we're handing it back to you, Apple.
Yes, for their second performance of the afternoon, we have the St. Paul College Pasig. Kanina, they competed for the junior pom. Ngayon, for the junior cheer naman. So, Isa, what can we expect to see in this performance?
We will show you our strength, ability, and passion that every cheerleader has in our team.
We want to see that definitely. Go ahead, show us what you've got.
Gold and green, give it up for the St. Paul College Pasig Grade School Pep Varsity!
All my people who be screaming what? Get live when you see what? Cheerleaders be competing what? Play your best game if you think you got the best name. All my people who be screaming what? Get live when you see what? Cheerleaders be competing what? Play your best game.
St. Paul College Pasig Grade School Varsity!
Well, Anya, just just like what Apple mentioned a while ago, they performed na during the pom routine and now the cheer routine. How hard is it to recover from your first routine tapos kakalimutan mo yon, you focus into the next one, tsaka yung pagod factor, gaano kalaki yun?
Well, I think for St. Paul College Pasig, parang andali lang eh.
Hindi halata.
Hindi halata. You know, they were able to do really great tosses. 6 yung toss groups nila, and that's a really big number for a junior team. They did 2 ride-ups for their tosses. They had clean extensions. And of course, in terms of quantity, lahat sila marunong mag-backwalk, marunong mag-frontwalk. And that's a pretty big factor in terms of getting great scores from the judges. So, hindi talaga halata ang pagod from St. Paul. They really did a great job.
Tignan natin kung maitatago nila yung hingal nila when we turn it over to Amanda.
Woo! Phenomenal performance, Isa. This is your second time performing here today. Were you guys less nervous?
No, because I think even though we trained for 8 days, I think we were ready to perform in the floor.
Well, it looked like you performed for you rehearsed for like 8 months because that was awesome. Let's give a final cheer before we head it back to Apple.
Now we have St. Paul College Pasig. Ngayon naman, Pam, being the defending champions, what will you bring out on those mats?
We'll be bringing a whole lot of groove, a whole lot of finesse, and a whole lot of more.
All right, we want to see all those. Bring it on, girls!
For the all-girls senior prom defending champions, SPCP Pep Varsity!
kanta na pinorform nila, I don't need no introduction because that was a spectacular performance coming from them.
That's right, Denise. You know, talagang yung transition nila from a very fierce performance to something with attitude.
Exactly.
Talagang dinala nila yung performance nila. And, you know, the team really had great synchronization. A-game sila dyan. They had stellar turns. They had great floor work and transitions, actually. And Yan, kita nyo naman, talagang napakalinis ng lines nila when they do their turns. Floor work was really amazing. And if you saw actually the performance earlier, may nag-front aerial, merong nag-back tuck, and that's a tumbling that we didn't see in other performances earlier.
A-game performance. Punta tayo kay Amanda.
All right, ladies. I got my squad here with me. All right, team captain Pam. You know, how does it feel like entering the competition as the defending champions?
We feel a lot of pressure, but I know we did great.
You guys did extremely, extremely well. Are you guys super proud of that performance? All right. You guys should be very proud. All the supporters there in the back. Obviously, you guys are big, big help today. We're going to send it back to Apple.
Is the junior hardcourt from Poveda. So Mandy, being the defending champions, how tough is it to try to defend your title, knowing that all the teams really prepared to get that crown from you guys?
It's a lot of pressure, but we worked really hard, and no matter what happens, we're proud of each other.
I love it! So go Poveda!
Give it up for the defending champions for the all-girl junior cheer division, Junior Hardcourt!
It's nice to meet you. Hey, so good to see you. Hey, it's a great big world, so much to see. Come on, let's go. I'll show you everything. I think you're gonna like it here. A little bit different atmosphere, like a brand new frontier. I think you're gonna like it here. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Hey, so good to see you. Hey, it's a brand new day, so much to share. Come take my hand, I'll take you there. I think you're gonna like it here. A little bit different atmosphere, like a brand new frontier. I think you're gonna like it here. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Hey, so good to see you.
Before their performance, these girls talked about pressure. And Anya, you know, the thing about pressure, either you crumble or you make diamonds out of it. And it was a sparkling performance coming from the junior hardcore.
That's right, Denise. Talagang, even if they had a few wobbles here and there in their routine, that didn't stop them from, excelling in the next part of their performance. Talagang tuloy-tuloy lang sila, laban sila as much as they can. And I think that's the thing that makes every performance really great. And of course, kita nyo naman right now on your screen, lahat yata ng posibleng body positions ginawa ng junior hardcore, arabesque, scorpion, even a bow and arrow, which is quite difficult for a young team. But of course, they did it flawlessly with their tosses, their pyramids, even their transitions are very, very nice.
Well, now it's time to transition and let's go to Amanda.
All right, here with Pathetic Junior Hardcore. The performance was not junior in the slightest, but team captain Mandy, I'm Amanda, she's Mandy. What went through your mind during the performance?
We were thinking about the form and technique that our coaches were telling about.
It was very technical. Were you guys thinking of like so many things all at once, yet trying to smile?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a final cheer before sending it back to Apple. 1, 2, 3!
Kasama ko naman ngayon, AC cheer from